screen, Tasmania. Okay, it's roughly an inverted triangle with the apex at the bottom. Okay, slanted. So you see the red arrow here. I came in from Melbourne to Hobart, and from here I took a land trip to the Cradle Mountain. After which I went to Launceston, and from there I flew back to Melbourne, and later on from Melbourne to Singapore. Now there are a few key places that people visit when they go to Tasmania. One is the capital, Hobart, and then you see the word here, Port Arthur. Can you see Port Arthur here?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, here. Okay, it's somewhere here. This is where the prisoners were kept in, I think it was 1877 when they started this place here. All right, and the other beautiful place is Cradle Mountain here on the top. Okay, and you have this lake here. There are plenty of lakes, okay, and mountains. And this is another old town. Okay, Old Town, Launceston. So there are two major towns it's the capital of Hobart and Launceston. And if you come from Australia by boat, you'll be moving in this direction. Okay, and you will land probably here, and from here it's very near to Launceston. So I think that's probably one of the reasons why this town was developed. Okay. Now the size of this island, Tasmania, is roughly about, from the width, okay, the width roughly is about 140 miles. So imagine if you are from Singapore and you go to Seremban, Malaysia, that's about that kind of distance. Okay. So if you look at the map, it's about squarish. The length and the breadth is about the same. Okay. Now we will proceed with the slide.
Springtime from the dusty red soil plains, the ancient heart, the keeper of the plain. I stood upon the rocky shore. I watched the tall ships come. For 40,000 years I've been the first Australian. I came upon the prison ship, bowed down by iron chains. I fought the land, endured the lash, and waited for the rains. I'm a settler, I'm a farmer's wife, on a dry and barren run. A convict, then a free man, I became Australian.
I'm the daughter of a digger who saw the house alone. The girl became a woman on the long and dusty road. I'm a child of the Depression. I saw the good times come. I'm a bushy, I'm a battler, I am Australian. We are one, but we are many, and from all the lands on earth.
Ah,
Increase the speed.
Oi.
It's a bit too soft, I think.
We come, we'll share a dream and sing with one voice. I am, you are, we are Australian.
I'm a teller of stories, I'm a singer of songs. I am Albert Man of Jura, and I paint the ghostly gums. I'm Clancy on his horse, I'm Ned Kelly on the run. I'm the one who waltzed Matilda, I am Australian.
I'm the hot wind from the desert, I'm the black soil of the plain, I'm the mountain and the valley, I'm the drought and flooding rain. I am the rock, I am the sky.
Video nó camera, nó tadi nak.
The spirit of this great land, I am Australian. We are one, but we are many, and from all the lands on earth we come, we'll share a dream and sing with one voice. I am, you are, we are Australian. We are one, but we are many, and from all the lands on earth we come, we'll share a dream and sing with one voice. I am, you are, we are Australian. I am, you are.
You need me to pray for you or not?
We are Australian.
There was the only love I'd known, but you rescued me from reaching for the bottom and brought me back,
Freedom Mountain.
being too far gone. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. I've looked for love in all the same old places. Ooh, found the bottom of the bottle always dry. But when you poured out your heart, I didn't waste it. 'Cause there's nothing like your love to give me high. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy, and I stay stoned on your love all the time. Oh, that's smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey, yeah. Tennessee whiskey. You're smooth as Tennessee whiskey, yeah. Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey.
With me, waltzing Matilda, you come waltzing Matilda with me. He sang as he watched and waited till his billy boiled. Waltzing Matilda with me. Down came a jumbuck to drink at the billabong. Up jumped the swagman and grabbed him with glee. He sang as he shoved that jumbuck in his tucker bag. You'll come a-waltzing Matilda with me. Waltzing Matilda, you'll come a-waltzing Matilda with me. He sang as he shoved that jumbuck in his tucker bag. You'll come a-waltzing Matilda with me. Up rode the squatter, mounted on his thoroughbred. Up rode the troopers, 1, 2, 3. With the jolly jumbuck that you got in your tucker bag, you'll come a-waltzing Matilda with me. Waltzing Matilda, you'll come a-waltzing Matilda with me. With the jolly jumbuck that you got in your tucker bag, you'll come a-waltzing, you scoundrel, with me. Up jumped the swagman, sprang into the billabong. You'll never take me alive, said he, and his ghost may be heard as you pass by that billabong. You'll come a-waltzing Matilda with me. Waltzing Matilda, you'll come a-waltzing Matilda with me. His ghost may be heard as you pass by that billabong. You'll come a-waltzing Matilda with everybody. Waltzing Matilda, you'll come a-waltzing Matilda with me. His ghost may be heard as you pass by that billabong. You'll come a-waltzing Matilda with me. You'll come a-waltzing Matilda with me.
Say you've knocked off for a smoker, and you'll be back later on. Hey, true blue. Hey, true blue. Give it to me straight, face to face. Are you really disappearing? Just another dying race. Hey, true blue. True blue. Is it me and you? Is it mom and dad? Is it a cockatoo? Is it standing by your mate when he's in a fight? Or will she be right? True blue, I'm asking you. Hey, true blue, can you bear the load? Will you tie it up with wire just to keep the show on the road? Hey, true blue. Hey, true blue. And be fading. Is your heart still there? If they sell us out like sponge cake, do you really care? Hey, true blue. True blue. Is it me and you? Is it mom and dad? Is it a cockatoo? Is it standing by your mate when she's in a fight? Or will she be right? True blue, I'm asking you. Is it me and you? Is it mom and dad? Is it a cockatoo? Is it standing by your mate when he's in a fight? Or will she be right? True.
Yeah, but then someone might be with my dress.
No, just these two, surely.
Yeah.
Mineral, and then it's too expensive to play underground. Gold prices at the moment are quite high, so it's good. But iron ore and other minerals that we do mine higher demand. Most of the mines on the West Coast are actually shut down mode, which means they've got a skeleton staff on just to keep the mine ready to reopen when the price of commodities goes back up.
Yeah, that one the building is very far apart. It's a walking in a park. Just some building or so.
People too hot? Do you want a bit of aircon? He's pretty cool, that one. He walks around town. Yeah.
No lah, no lah, no lah, no lah.
There's a few in the area.
Oh, there are a few in the area.
They farmed them.
They found them.
Farm.
Oh, farm them.
Yeah.
Oh, they farm them.
So they get to share them, and the alpaca wool is quite sought after.
I thought there was a. Oh. Is it an electric bike?
Electric bike.
That says it all. But we usually have a support vehicle for cyclists. So if you do get sort of a bit sick of all the hills, you jump in the vehicle for a bit.
Oh, okay.
And you average 50 days. Just be aware they do spit, Alan.
No.
Yes, they do spit. Just be careful, Alan.
Don't feed them the spit. Beauty is there also. Imagine that.
Miss, spit at you, just wipe this off.
I like the brown one. It's very cute. Okay, guys, we're gonna keep.
Whereas the one has a growth path and slower reproduction system, where they
Okay, folks. That's all. The last part, I think the interesting part is the Tasmanian devil. They are very well known. If you go Tasmania, means you must go and see the Tasmanian devil. They're actually a very ferocious creature. But the lady carried the animal on the hand, and they look so docile and peaceful. But when you throw the meat, you know, the carcass on the grass, you saw them biting, right? The whole group biting, and the teeth are very sharp. They can bite through the bones. So it's a very dangerous animal, Tasmanian animal. Okay, you see a lot of beautiful, colorful leaves It's autumn time when I went. It was autumn. Very pleasant sight to see, you know. So Tasmania is a place known for clean air, fresh air, you know, that kind of thing, countryside kind of thing.
Was it in March?
A little video, and open for discussion. Anybody?
Was it in March?
I think April.
April.
Early April. Yeah, I went early.
I was there
only
in
for
May.
a week only. That's all.
The May time was very cold.
Cold, huh? You went to the similar places, I believe.
Yeah, we went around the island.
Okay. Who else have been there? I'm sure some of you might have been there. Huh? Jessie, yeah, you told me you went there before.
I went
Where are your pictures?
Yeah, the mountain, wine glass I went also trekking up.
Okay.
You go up to Wellington Mountain?
No.
But your scenery all very beautiful. Thanks, really good.
We spent, I think about something like about $4,000.
Wow.
But we went to Melbourne for a short couple of days. So about 4,500 per person. Yeah. So we had 7 people in our group. So the lady who drove the van with the trailer that you saw at the beginning, is also the one who tells us about the place and bring us around. Very capable lady, you know.
They're professional one or?
Not really. I think they probably do it on a part-time basis. They're probably housewives, you know. Yeah.
You always have a van behind for your luggage.
Yeah, that trailer, the trailer is very
trailer, yeah.
Otherwise, there's no place to put your luggage. So all our luggage goes in there.
Most of them do that. I mean, all of them rather. They always have this trailer behind.
Yeah.
Very
It's
fun.
practical, but they can't go very fast because it's quite dangerous to have something swinging behind you. When
They can't go fast because it's so narrow, all the roads.
So where do you stay, Charles, during the trip?
I can't quite remember. That was 3 years ago. I stayed in some hotels.
Is it hotel or
I think
homestay
the
or
most
what?
interesting place was the Cradle Mountain.
So you stay at the trailer, inside the trailer?
Cradle, stayed in the trailer.
Caravan, is it you're saying?
No, it's not a caravan.
Trailer, like I think it's trying to say
Hotel or
caravan.
hostel? Motel.
No, I
You
stay
stay
at
in the motel?
at the Cradle Mountain. There's one lodge called Pepper Lodge.
Yeah.
I think there's a picture which I showed in my slide. It's a very nice place. And when you wake up in the morning, the temperature can go almost to 5 degrees, that kind of thing. And then you get frost. You saw a photo which I showed. Frost on the table. And the whole place is very interesting. Cold, nice to walk around. And they have, Tasmania has a lot of walkway, you know, boardwalk. They have thousands of kilometers of boardwalk. It's also an island very good for hiking, you know, walking.
Cycling. Good for cycling.
Cycling also, yes.
Okay.
And they also have a lot of waterfall because of the mountains. So there are many dams, you know, and hydroelectricity power.
How many days were you in Tasmania, Charles?
I think about 6 days only, 6-7 days and so.
And the 4,000 is inclusive of Tasmania and Melbourne, or only Tasmania?
Melbourne, I was there only for about 4 days.
So the 4,000 is
altogether
for the whole trip?
For almost 4,900 like that. Yeah. Which by and large, to visit a place is quite expensive unless you go to, for the same amount of money, you can go to Sweden, Norway. I think so. So it's a bit expensive.
Maybe they 食好料是冇
Ordinary things we eat as we go along, yeah.
Did you go to the prisons, the cells?
Okay. We took
then they give you a card. This is the prison.
No, we took a
you go and
boat
see your cell.
We reached the port there. We wanted to take a boat. It was raining so heavily and the wind was so strong. So the boatman said cancel. So we didn't go to Port Arthur. We didn't go to the prison.
See, if you go to the prison, they give you a card as you go in. So the card shows which prisoner and which cell. Then you go in and see his life. Very funny.
I went to that one called Neck West, no? Neck West, I think. It's a
West is a casino, is it? Is that
no, not casino. No, it's a prison, also old one. It's a museum park. It's an island.
Okay.
So do cycling there and walk there. I was alone. I went there. I got a land tour. I booked. Daily they come to my hotel and fetch me. So I'm traveling hotel or hostel. Yeah. So, but it's really fun. But you see more scenery to compare. Mine will go Clam Mountain, Cradle Mountain, Wine Glass.
Yeah.
You went Wine Glass. We're gonna barbecue.
Wine Glass is the lagoon, am I right?
Lagoon, along the coast there.
Yeah, it's a lagoon, kind of.
Wine Glass Bay. It's close to Hobart lah. Hobart is the place that I do acting, the show. What show was it? You didn't tell them.
Hobbit The Hobbit, is it?
Yes.
Oh, is it?
Hobart, the acting. I can't remember which show they do. Done that.
I thought that was in New Zealand. Was that not in New Zealand?
What is New Zealand?
No, this is Melbourne. This is Tasmania. Tasmania is Melbourne. Oh, the other one is New Zealand.
Yeah, Hobbit is New Zealand. Hobbit is New Zealand.
I mean a mistake. Sorry.
Jessie, do you trek uphill to look down at the Wine Glass Bay?
Yes, beautiful. I went up to the top. I was so happy.
Very nice, huh?
How do you do that? That's
you
a
went
real
there?
climb.
I didn't go there. I didn't go there.
Well, that's a real climb. But
Yeah.
it's nice. But it's nice.
Cradle Mountain also. You know what is Cradle Mountain? You didn't tell them it's a sheep of a lying down. Mother will come to. You show again the picture, Cradle Mountain. And really lying down with the face. That's the face. Who's singing karaoke?
But your rescue brought me back from being too far gone.
See, oh, okay, stop there. Just now the one. The head there. That's the head.
This is the cradle. This one is the cradle.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why
So there's the head there. That's the head. Yeah.
This is about roughly about 1,600 meters,
Yeah. Very cool. I went there. Went up.
Yeah.
You climb up to the peak? You climb up at the Cradle Mountain?
Yeah, you stay there.
That's a big job,
No, what I mean is, I know it's the area, you stayed in the area, but did you climb that mountain?
No, the lodge is in the Cradle Mountain, high up there. It's in the Cradle Mountain itself.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Oh. It showed the shape somewhere, I think.
Which one?
Cradle Mountain. The mother lying down like the mother.
Okay. You see the mother lying down. Okay.
Yeah, the face there. That's the head. The eye, tummy, the body.
This is the head.
This is the head.
Oh, just only the cradle here. That's all.
Yeah. From some of the tummy, just now the tummy also.
Yeah,
It's some imagination, though.
It is. They say that.
Okay, this is the place where I stayed, Pepper Lodge. Peppers, Cradle Mountain Lodge. Can you see?
Oh.
This one. It's very
cool. Is it a nice place, the lodge?
Warmer and all this. In the morning, this picture was taken in the early morning.
Very
you can
cool.
see the frost.
Very
cool. You can see the frost.
I think it's good.
What is the ground? The ground like grey color.
This
What
one
is
is very
that?
interesting because when I first saw it, I thought it was really wood. No, actually, there's no wood. It's gas. No, it's gas burning, but it appears like maybe it's burning wood. So they put some wood here to trick you.
Oh, show you there lah.
Yeah. Actually, it's gas. No, it's a gas burner.
Oh.
It's a heater lah. Heater. Warm. To warm the...
Okay, they have a lot of shrubs when you go there, and these are standard shrubs, which is quite a nice, strong smell. Okay, these are the famous animals.
Kangaroo.
Wombat and the other one is...
Wombat is very lazy one.
Yeah.
They sleep the whole
I think
day.
that's a wallaby.
You can see the eyes, the eyes on top.
Yeah, looks like wallaby, not
Very
wombat.
cold.
Wombat not so hairy.
No, not a kangaroo. It's a wallaby, not a kangaroo.
Oh, yeah.
Wallaby.
So what's the difference? I can't tell.
I think it's a small fellow.
It's smaller. Wallaby is smaller. Kangaroo is
All the time I thought wallaby are kangaroo.
Can be very high. Yeah, it's different species lah.
And this one, we went there to have lunch, you know, and from the lounge restaurant, you can see the grapes and all this.
Oh,
it's quite beautiful.
Down came a jumbuck with glee, Matilda with me.
I like
So
this.
what you normally eat?
Very beautiful.
Very natural, no? It's a very natural. And there's
How is the food in Tasmania? Is it Western food most of the time, right?
Yeah, Western food. It's Australian. It's an Australian country. The population there is all Australian except for about 3% of Aborigines.
So I suppose they like Western food, all the beef, steak and all these things.
You go to the place, you enjoy the food lah. You see a lot of colors.
Beautiful, yeah.
Autumn. So orange.
And this picture is quite intriguing, no? Look carefully,
Yeah, seahorse.
All the seahorses, you know, thousands of them, or hundreds of them, you see, all packed together. They like to swim together in a mess. It's a hatchery, you know. This place is also a hatchery.
It's not an aquarium there. Beautiful.
Putting together, they cannot swim, what?
Yeah, just not together, you can see, Oh, one big mess.
They're resting. They're resting.
There's a queen seahorse down there, lah.
Maybe.
This is a dangerous animal. Very fierce. Looks like a mouse,
Very scary. I don't like to see. And very dirty.
Is it bigger than a rat or what?
We went there.
Bigger.
Guinea pig.
Almost the size of a chicken.
Bigger than a chicken.
Bigger. It's bigger. Like
a big rat like that.
Yeah, right. Like a very big rat. Very huge rat.
Rotten.
This part of Hobart it's quite interesting because of the architecture. You see? The architecture is quite interesting.
All the good times come on the Australia that we come. It's one boy for Australia.
I'm a teller of stories. I'm a singer of songs. I am Albert Nam.
There are a lot of fish retailers here. You can buy fresh fish. This Hobart is also a place where you can get a lot of fishes, seafood.
Are there any natives there, like native Australian?
Aborigines.
Aborigines?
The indigenous people.
Aborigines, but they are only form about 3%. So most of the time you see other white people.
So in Tasmania don't have lah, my guess.
Yeah, not many, about 3%. Now this is the famous market. Opens on a Saturday, and you can like our Sungai Road, except it's a bit more elaborate than that.
It's called pass something. Can't remember the name.
Salamanca.
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 Ah.
Salamanca market.
So they,
this is a
Oh, you can remember so well.
And then a free entertainment. These people playing the instruments near the.
They what? They are not buskers or something like that.
The buskers,
Asking
yes, they are
for,
buskers.
so you just throw the money on their what the
Yeah,
casing.
correct. This one, yeah, throw the money here.
Charles. Hello, Charles. Can hear now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to Tasmania, but mine is very much different from you. I've got a 1-minute movie from the accumulation of my my film, but it is because in Tasmania there's this island on top, right on top. It's called the Robbins Island, where they rear cattle, and the cattle is really very near when we took a picture. If you don't mind, I share you. Just a 1-minute show.
Okay, sure.
I don't know what I can share.
Can you show?
Yeah, okay, I found it.
Okay.
That looks like a vineyard.
Cape Green Robin Island.
Dairy farmer.
Are they reared for their meat or for milk?
Meat. This is an island. It belongs to them.
Oh.
It is said during the trip it was shared that when we're in Tasmania, we should try their lamb.
Yeah.
Because the lamb, how do I say it? Mutton, okay? We say mutton, but it's actually the meat. The mutton is the meat from the meat of the lamb, not the mutton where the meat is from the sheep.
Goat.
There's a difference, it seems. Okay. No, sheep, sheep, goat, yeah, okay. It seems that in Singapore, for example, when we buy mutton, most of the meat is from the sheep. And is the sheep in Australia itself, in a bigger island, in the bigger landmass of Australia, in the middle section, and it's not the lamb from Tasmania, where it's supposed to be very good. So when you go to Tasmania, you're supposed to try the mutton, the lamb there.
The lamb there.
They say the lamb, yeah.
It's
And
a
there's no smell, yeah. The smell, I think the smell is not so strong, yeah.
Because
I can't remember whether I tried.
Lamb is baby sheep, right?
Yeah, correct.
Lamb must be. Sally, you're showing?
I showed already. Yeah, basically I showed it. It's because the island there is near the sea, so it's grass fed. So when the cattle eat the grass there, then the meat is a bit savory. I'm just showing you that. Actually, got a lot more, but it's Charles' time, so next time.
Savory, you said?
Savory because of the grass. Even in France, the cattle are breed very near to the sea there. Then when you are near to the sea, the grass is savory. So
Not salty,
Maybe because we are all this. Actually, I have a lot. Like time is up. I have also the abattoir. I'll show you one of them, pretty interesting.
This presentation, you do it, lah.
No one, this one is different one. This one, okay. This one 22. I'll just show you a little bit because it's work related. You see, so okay, 22. Okay.
Is it mentioned where they sell the meat, the beef, the mutton, the beef? Yeah, from the island.
You're talking about. You're asking me.
I am asking you. Just now you mentioned the beef.
Yeah.
Has a savory flavor. Is it mentioned where they sell this beef? Where they sell this beef to?
It belongs to what do you call that? It belongs to Cape Green. See, these are the carcasses, and then the all the beef are labeled. So if anything happens, they can trace. Okay. That's the abattoir.
Oh, abattoir.
Yeah. I make a fast one. Cape Bream, Tasmania. There's two, one Cape Bream and one Robben Island. I thought you eat the food down there, their food. Where is that? Sorry, I want to find that I stopped sharing first. I want to find that abattoir where they cut the meat. You'll be surprised with the video.
Perhaps your travel is a day tour type or continuously land tour?
Say again?
Charles, no, ask Charles.
Yeah, yeah.
Tour is continuously 6 days one or land tour? 1 day, 1 day, 1 by day, 3 days like that.
Continuous. Because actually it's a private tour. The lady take us around for the whole and stay with us also. Yeah.
Usually
us
like
all the
that,
way.
they have one tour, one person take the whole thing, take the whole group.
Lead the tour lah.
Yeah, and she also drives.
Very good.
Actually,
Private tours
Tasmania is
will be more
very easy to
expensive,
drive, you know. Yeah.
Not those style like those those travel agency one like so it's should be cheaper so private tour I suppose they charge more because the numbers are smaller, right?
Yeah, correct.
Tourists.
The numbers are smaller and they have a dedicated person travel with
But
you.
then it's good that you can tell her what you want, correct?
Yeah. You can change your itinerary if you like it, stay longer.
Those standard tours where they just
but you
put
pay
the
more
itinerary
because
there.
the numbers are smaller. Yeah, you're right.
So that's why maybe there's a reason why it's 4,009?
Yes.
No,
Oh,
but
that's a lot.
fortnight is inclusive of his Melbourne stay as well.
Yeah.
Including air ticket also lah.
Yeah, everything in if you make a short trip to ASEAN countries like Cambodia, you spend only 1,001 like that, on your own. Okay, I think time is up already.
Yeah, thank you.
A few more minutes, I think. If there are no questions.
Any more questions, ask them. Anybody want to ask? Su Chan, there you ask one.
Okay, no questions. Okay, then we close off the meeting.
Thank you, Charles.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Charles.
Charles.
Bye.
Thank you, Charles.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye,
Thank you.
everyone.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thanks, Charles. Thanks everybody for turning up.
Thanks for organizing, Jessie.
Pleasure. I love to organize. Next time I'll share. Mine one a lot of photo. I'm very busy. Today out full day also. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you very much, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you next week.